Morgantha has fled, it sounds like. Bella and Ophelia are both dead. What do you guys want to do?
Kane, is that your proper amount of hit points? How did you get so many again?
What?
Oh, I thought I healed you to like single digits.
You did, and then she scratched my face all over.
Oh.
So if you didn't heal me, I would have died.
Yeah, she hit him for 17 points of damage.
Oh, okay. I just did not remember hearing that. Okay, never mind. Continue.
So let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
On our way, can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Do you want to cast Cure Wounds or use a potion instead so you have a slot?
I have plenty of slots, I think.
Okay, it's just me that needs to worry about that.
Yeah. Alright. So, you heading upstairs right away?
Yeah.
I may look out the front door just to see if I see her hopping out of the building.
You don't see her hopping out of the building, but it is starting to rain, and rain fairly hard.
Is it because she's sad?
Yes, it is because Morgantha is terribly sad at what you've done to her.
Done to her daughters.
Yeah, if they're her daughters, why do they all have different names?
Hags actually pick their own names. They're not really. They sort of are her daughters, but not really. It's hag ecology is very strange. It's really disturbing. If you want to get a good nightmare, go ahead and read that before you go to bed sometime.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You head upstairs, and the dirt-caked windows allow very little light to enter into this 8-foot-high chamber. Every once in a while, you pick up a flash of lightning through it. Most of the chamber is taken up by a huge millstone connected to a wooden gear shaft that rises through the ceiling in the center of the room. There are chopped up body pieces on the millstone currently.
We didn't save the kid.
No, that's figured what that last scream was.
You said chopped up body pieces?
Yep.
Can someone cast mending?
No.
No?
No.
No? Okay, alright.
There's no mending for this one.
But does somebody have Revivify?
I do, but I haven't gotten 300 gold for it.
Revivify ain't gonna work on that anyways. Your body has to be somewhat whole. If your head's missing, and you don't have, you're not gonna.
Well, you didn't say the head was missing.
Can I cast
you haven't
body parts?
Okay, you haven't investigated it technically yet, but the head's missing. It's been crushed by the millstone.
Can I cast Spare the Dying and stabilize it?
No, you may not. You may not stabilize.
Spare the dying.
So you guys should be able to see the second story room now. There's stairs going up. The millstone's in the middle there.
You said that we heard her on the next level here, and then we heard a door slam. But is that necessarily this level or the one above it?
And that's what I was guessing. Was she hopped outside?
Yeah, but it's raining heavy, so we might be able to track her. So let's look out each. I'm gonna go to the north one.
Well, do you want to look out the door that is there? That's not a window.
Where the door is.
Northwest of the door. That's the one that I wanted to check anyway.
And the other two are just windows?
Yep.
She's still invisible, I assume.
You don't see anything, but Kane, you hear something moving upstairs. You hear a slight thump as you guys are looking around this room and moving towards the doors.
To the upstairs.
To the upstairs.
Can we remove the pieces off the mill?
If you want.
I may remove the pieces off the mill real quickly.
You shuffle them all off. It doesn't take you long to do it. It looks like about half of this young girl has already been crushed. Right.
We'll give her upper barrel when we've killed the hag.
As you guys go outside, or go upstairs, I'm gonna hop outside to see if I see her.
Okay. You can make an active perception check then. And you're alone, so it wouldn't be at advantage.
Would it be that or survive? Oh, they're the same.
Oh, I see. That's what I was already trying to do. I already would have done that.
But I'm outside.
Alright, well then go ahead and make it at advantage. That's a pretty good roll.
Wow, there you go.
And that is better.
Alright, well, I was going to tell you don't see anything, even though it was a good roll, but with that roll, as you're looking out, the lightning flashes, and way off in the distance to the north, right near the edge of the tree line, you make out a huge and absolutely massive circle of standing stones.
Okay. Can I see that? Can I make a mental note of where that is?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
It's about 150 yards north of the mill.
Okay.
You said it's on the tree line?
Yep.
Okay.
But I only saw that because the lightning flashed, so when the lightning isn't flashing, I can still have an idea of where that is.
Yeah, you'd still
have
a pretty good idea of where it's at.
Okay. So I'll go back inside. We'll go upstairs.
All right. You go upstairs, and this is it looks like it's a dirty bedroom. There's rotting wooden crates and closets. In the closet is stacked 3 crates, one on top of each other. They have small doors set into them. Next to the closet is a heap of discarded clothing, and a ladder climbs up to a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling above. There's a moldy bed here with a tattered canopy.
Check out the boxes.
All right, as you approach the boxes, you hear something shuffling around inside of them.
I'm gonna stand off to the side and open them up.
All right. You go to open up the door, and something pulls it back closed.
It might be the other kid.
I just call out who's in there.
And you hear, "No one!"
All right, it's nobody. Guys, let's go.
And then you hear another voice go, "No, don't go!" And the top door of the crate swings open a little bit, and this little girl's face peeks out. It's not the girl that was taken by the Banderhobbs, though. This girl is maybe 5 years old.
Are you okay?
Is it a hag?
That's what that's for. Is she missing an eye? Can she see us?
No, she's not missing an eye. She can very clearly see you. She looks extraordinarily frightened, but somewhat relieved to see somebody other than a hag.
Let's throw her in the water, and if she floats, we know she's a hag.
Oh my gosh! I ask her if she's okay.
She says, I think so. Thanks for letting me out. There was a lot of screaming in the last few hours. I was really scared.
Where do you hail from?
Valaki?
Who's your mom and dad?
My mom's name is hold on just a second while I pop open my spreadsheet.
What a weird name.
That's a very long name.
Witchcraft. She's speaking witchcraft in spreadsheets and whatnot.
My mom's name is Mendora Dilciania.
Okay. Did you say there were multiple voices? There's a voice.
There
from
was
one of the
another
other
voice
crates?
from the bottom crate.
Okay, so I'm gonna open that one up next then.
There's a little boy in there. He's a bit older, maybe 7. But as you go to open up the door, he tries to pull it closed again, and he's like, I'm not here. Please don't let them find me."
It's safe now. You can come out.
He just kind of sits there, and he's staring at you. He doesn't really want to come out.
Okay, hang on.
Is this
hang
one
on.
of the kids from the caravan?
Nope, this is not the other kid from the caravan either.
I try to coax him out, tell him that it's safe and that it's in his best interest to come with us.
I got candy.
No, not that creepy.
He doesn't distrust you more, but he's not ready to come out either.
Okay, well, he's leaving the door open, right? So I guess we're going to continue to talk to the girl then, for now.
Okay. She says, my name's Myrtle. His name is Freak.
Do you know him?
Yeah, he's my neighbor. He's from like 4 doors down.
When did you get here?
About a week ago, maybe? He's like, I don't really know. It's been a lot of days, though.
Okay, we want to get you guys someplace safe, but we have to check upstairs real quick.
Should I go back in the box?
I mean, nobody else is here, so sure. Or not, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just stay on this floor.
I'll hide in the box. Freak, you hide in the box too. I'm not here!
Alright, gotta check that upstairs quick.
Alright. So, you're headed up the ladder, and it just opens up into the large domed area of the windmill. You reached a windmill's peak. Domed chamber, it's full of old gears and machinery. There's not much room to move around here. You can see the sky in the thunderstorm from a few small holes in the wall and the ceiling. It's dripping. It's raining down here. There's several old abandoned birds' nests, it looks like, as well.
I really want to find why we heard a door slam after that hag cackled away.
It was the second floor door.
That was just the second floor door. Okay.
Well, that's the door that, well, at least you believe you heard, and your DM has kind of already told you it was. So, you have a sudden moment of enlightenment. I bet it was that door on the second floor.
Then I want to see if the kids want us to bring them someplace safe, or if they want to stay here.
Alright, you go back down to the kids, and they're hanging out in their boxes.
I asked them if they want us to bring them back home.
No!
Hey, by the way, guys.
Freak yells no. And,
Wait, why not?
Well, my parents sold me to the hags. I don't really want to go back. I'm mad at them.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. Myrtle says you're pretty cool, and I guess you seem alright. Can we hang out with you?
You can, but not right this second. We're gonna go kill something.
Is it gonna be a hag?
It is gonna be a hag.
That's pretty cool. Alright. So what do we do?
I don't know, you wanna hang out here? We'll be back.
No, it's gross here.
I don't know, you wanna go wait outside? It's wet.
What if we, since it's probably already late, what if we use the whistle, call the coach, and had the coach bring them back?
Can we have Timmy cast prestidigitation and clean this place up for him?
That's a lot of prestidigitating. Yeah, no, that's a little too much for the spell. This place is nasty. It's basically the floor is covered in a thin layer of mud, type dirty.
Well,
I would tell them that we're going to be right back. We're going to go finish off the hag, and then we'll take them back to safety.
You promise?
I'd promise.
We're gonna leave them here.
we're not bringing them with.
We don't have to bring them with.
We're not taking them away from where they live.
They say we're going to want to take them back to, and probably help us if we do bring them back to Valencia or wherever.
Valencia Oranges. We're not going to bring them to Ravenloft, because then we have to travel all the way back to Ravenloft to pick these kids up and then bring them. I mean,
to their parents.
Taking up time.
You want to continue through the night to Valaki?
I want to go kill that hag.
Yep, kill a hag and then continue to Valaki throughout the night into the morning.
Yes.
I'm just checking. My idea was to head straight there, and then we got sidetracked. So I'm thinking we head back, because otherwise we're gonna be trucking through the night. But if that's the consensus, that's fine. I'm just checking to see if that's what we want to do.
Let's go kill the hag, then we'll figure this out.
Let's kill the hag. To the hag.
All right. The kids are very nervous about being left here. They're afraid that the hags are going to come back.
I can't imagine why they're nervous.
Can we leave them Timmy?
You could, but they don't like the looks of Timmy either, to be honest.
Don't leave an emotionless like a robot with them.
We can't leave Marvin there.
Well, he's a little creepier looking than Marvin, to be honest. I mean, Timmy, you guys have gotten used to his appearance, but he's rather terrifying.
Seriously? Like a creepy jester.
Yes.
With a face painted up like a decaying jack-o'-lantern. Not a safe-looking puppet.
Okay, so Timmy's coming with us. We're gonna go kill the hag, and we'll be right back.
Alright, roll a persuasion check.
Who?
Whoever
Marv.
wants to. Somebody
Well,
with good charisma.
I've got +6, so I will do that. Jeez. I don't even agree with this. Oh my gosh.
Alright. That's good enough. You convince Myrtle and Freak to to stay. They lock themselves back in their boxes, and they make you promise to come back for them.
I promise we will come back.
Okay. All right. We'll stay here. We'll stay here. Is there anything? Do you have anything to eat?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna leave you with some rations. Let me see how many I can leave you with.
I think there's some pies downstairs.
You're horrible.
It would definitely make him happier.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm gonna leave them each with 2 of my rations.
Give them each 2, or give them 1
Yes,
each?
I'm going to give
total
them
2.
each 2. So I will give them 4 total, so they can each have 2.
How many do you have left? Because you guys were low on food, and you were only able to buy 6 total from Beldrith.
Yeah.
I have 10.
You have
I don't have any.
10. You must have started with 10.
I believe I did. Yep, because of my background.
Maybe. I thought you guys were busted on rations. So
Pretty close. Well, it's a good thing that Mars feeding us.
yeah, for real. All right, we're gonna call this though, because if you were the only one with some, and we've used some, we're gonna say you have 4 rations left.
Okay, then I will give them each 1.
Okay. So
And I'll
then
put myself at 2.
All right. Well, I meant after you give them rations. You have 4 left after that.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. All
No,
right.
I'm totally fine with that.
I asked them if they want to play cards while they're waiting.
They get a little excited, and they're like, we haven't played in a long time. Anything. We've just sat in this box. We can play?
I give them a set of cards.
Oh, they're really excited. They're excited. You actually see them kind of starting to behave a little bit like kids again. Not children who've been captured and shoved in a box and we're getting ready to be ground up.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna come back for you. Don't be loud. If you hear anything, be really quiet.
And don't mess up my cards.
Okay. Alright. So, where are you off to?
What, down to that second level to look out that door and see if we can see any tracks in the distance, right?
Or are we going to the stones?
It's raining really hard at this point in time. Any tracks that were there will probably be washed away.
Okay, so just towards where Kane saw the stones.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's invisible, so we're not really going to be able to find her. But I got a pretty strong feeling that's where she went.
Let's do it.
So you head off towards the standing stones. You're moving to the north. And after you start headed that way, you see a few more flashes of lightning. You guys are pretty sopping wet. It's cold. You get there, and it's not hard to find them. They're, once you start getting closer, they're pretty easy to spot. So you get into the area, and there's about maybe 24 of them, but there's 4 really large ones around the circle. They're all in a circle. Some of them have fallen over. There's a few ravens' nests in them, from what you can tell. They're kind of tucked in under the stones, staying out of the storm at this moment.
Do I see anything?
I don't know, do you?
I'm asking you, man.
Alright, the first thing you notice is that the 4 large ones, they have carvings on them.
Carvings in what?
Do you want to get closer and examine them?
I would like to get closer and examine them.
Alright. So you get closer and you start looking at them, and it looks like the carvings, they're carvings of a city on each one. And it looks like the city is in, when you go around the circle, each of the carvings is the city in a different season. There's a sun like shining directly over one, and then there's one where the trees don't have any leaves on it. It's not hard to figure out that this probably was, at one point in time, some sort of calendar.
Any ideas?
What do the smaller stones have on them?
The smaller stones don't have anything on them. Just the larger ones are carved.
Is there anything else in the area? Like at the center of the stones or anything like that?
Let's see. Make some more perception checks here.
We can roll at advantage.
You can roll the same thing. As you start to check around the area, the closer you get to the center of the standing stones, the soggier the ground gets. The mud starts to sink in. It starts to slip up over your boots.
The closer where?
To the center of the standing stones.
How far away from the center are we?
Probably right now you're about 15 feet from the center.
Is there any sticks or anything laying around?
I was just thinking that.
You're not far from the woods. You could probably swing out and grab a branch or something.
I would like to do that, just to kind of measure how deep this is getting before I step into it.
Okay. All right. So you find yourself a pretty good sized branch. It's about.
And I'm gonna tie a rope to him. And
Okay.
Mar.
All right. So you tie a rope onto each other, and you go and you start poking at the ground with
And
the
one of the
branch.
rocks.
And one of the rocks. All right.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
So you're all roped up and ready to go, and as you start poking the ground further in with this stick, something grabs a hold of it, it feels like, and it starts to pull under the ground. And the mud starts to swirl a little bit. What do you want to do?
Can we do, a check to see if this is, a portal and this is how this is supposed to work?
What would that be? You can make an Arcana check to see if that's something that... Oh, hey, there's a nice one.
Nice.
2 good rolls. Between the two of you, you're talking about it, and this definitely isn't natural. You don't know if it's a portal or not, but getting closer to it seems to be activating whatever's happening.
To the middle?
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not a sinkhole or anything, natural. The way it spins, the way the mud is moving, it's definitely abnormal.
Is there any damage happening to the stick?
No, it's just you can feel it being tugged on really hard by whatever's causing the vortex in the mud.
I am going to ignore my 18 wisdom and go stand in the middle.
All right.
Agreed.
The further in you go, the more it swirls, but at some point it stops pulling on you, and it's because the mud has actually spread apart, revealing a staircase down.
There we go.
All right, untie, get the rope back, let's go.
All right. So,
Agreed.
you guys head into the stairway down. It's dirty, it's mud choked, it's slippery even, so let me get some dexterity checks, please. I'm popping open the map.
What's the light source like?
There is no light source.
Are we all able to see in the dark at the moment? I know I can.
I can, and I'm going down the stairs, whether you guys like it or not.
Do you have a light cantrip or something?
I suppose.
What
I'm
am I
gonna
making?
cast dancing lights.
Dexterity save.
Alright, what do we got? Oh man, you guys slip on the stairs and you tumble down. You make a good amount of racket as you tumble down, but you don't take any damage. You just made some noise. So you guys are at the bottom of a very murky cave. It is actually filled with fog, but Ryan can see through it. You guys cannot. You can only see out about 30 feet, even with your dark vision. But Marlamir can see through it.
Okay, I'm taking point.
we
Follow this
should-
wall.
Should we all still be tied together?
We're not.
I know, should we be? Because we
No.
can't see through this mist.
I mean, but you're sticking close to me, aren't you?
We can see 30 feet.
Yeah, so you can see as I explore. So I'll just take point and I'll tell you guys what I see.
So, you guys have your map up?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, let me get your tokens on the map here. It opens up, the ground is slick with mud, the walls are dirt, and they're seeping water just a little bit. It doesn't look like this place floods at all, but with the weather outside, it's definitely not dry down here.
Oh, that's a big opening.
You're in a very large room. It's about 60 feet across. And you haven't gone around the corner yet, so you can't see off to the north, and there is a tunnel to the southwest as well.
Okay, so I'll move my token and then I'll probably just make some perception checks as I go. Is that cool?
Yeah. You move to that corner, and I'm assuming you're peeking around it?
Yep.
Yeah, and what you see is the tunnel slopes down, and it looks like there might even be stairs over there headed down.
Does it look like I can get reliably closer without, like, falling, slipping kind of slope?
Yeah, you're on a fairly flat surface. It's not even by any stretch of the imagination. It's a very earthen cave, but it is a flat surface.
Okay, so I just tell everybody what I see, and I'm just going to move half the distance to kind of see what's over there for real then.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely stairs going down over there.
Okay. So I'm just going to relay that, and then I'm going to move to the south.
All right. The south tunnel bends around and then heads. You can't see around the corner.
Okay, so I'm just going to let the party know, like, hey, corridor or stairs?
I say corridor. Let's check this place out first.
I totally agree with that.
I'm good with that.
You guys head down the corridor.
Don't get left behind.
Raven, you can hear a large amount of dripping water up ahead.
Guys, there's water ahead.
Thanks.
I'm just going to reveal a decent chunk here for you.
Okay. So I'll continue through, and I'll stop kind of right about here so I can see what's around that corner, but still stay somewhat concealed.
It opens up into a huge area that has a lower water-filled room. There's some high points in the ground, and in those high points of the ground, it looks like there's two nests built up onto some islands. There's a slope path going down to the watery area, and then the other path continues, winds its way back to the northwest.
Okay. So if I move right about here, can I see any more what's going on in those nests?
You would have to make a perception check for that.
I will do so then.
And that's too far for us to see.
Yep, you guys can only see about 30 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't see what's going on in those nests at all.
Okay, so I just tell the party, like, hey, I see some nests in the water over there. What do we want to do?
Light it on fire.
I mean, so, okay. Obviously, looks like dry land there. I get to communicate that. Do we want to approach one of them? Actually, the only one we can approach. Can I tell how deep the water is?
It doesn't look very deep. As a matter of fact, you can make out stuff in the water, either floating or nearby, near the surface.
What is floating?
You can't quite tell that, but you can see there's stuff in the water.
Can we tell Timmy to stealth?
Yeah, we can tell Timmy to stealth. I will make a stealth roll for Timmy.
I'll move down the slope just a little bit further. I'm going to move to about right there, just at the end of the slope, so I can see what's into the water.
You can make another check then if you want.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, you can't tell at all. It's too murky. You can see that there's stuff that isn't dirt or rock in the water, but you can't make out what it is.
Okay. So, jeez. What do we want to do here? Do you want me to approach that first nest?
Can you see any movement in this nest?
No, he cannot.
There you go.
I mean, on one hand, I'm a little... I don't want to necessarily just start, like, burning things inside this cave.
Right. Yeah, I don't recommend that.
That being said, it hasn't... Nothing's come out of here. This might be nothing, or this might attack us from behind.
Okay, I'm going to go closer still. I'm going to move to right there.
I can suck the life juices out of everything.
Hey, pick something up and throw it.
Well, not much better, but anything?
Not a lot better. In the mud, though, you do see what looks to be a giant webbed-footed footprint.
We're fighting giant ducks.
Oh, wait, look at that. Can I tell what that is?
You don't really have any background for what this creature is at least not a whole lot, but you just encountered something that shared very similar footprints, and if without a 20 for a roll, I wouldn't even give you this. But you believe it's the Banderhobb's lair.
That's what I thought. Okay, I thought you might say that. Okay.
Yep. You recognize the footprint from the road.
Let's set these suckers on fire.
Right now?
Right frickin' now.
Jeez. Are you sure? Because we haven't even done anything else down here.
I'm
I like where you're going with this, but I don't think we should do it right now. I definitely want to. I just don't think right now's the time.
You're just
I
not
totally
impulsive
agree with
like
you. No. I want to breathe as we continue to navigate our way around and find the hag and hopefully kill her.
If you want to breathe, we'll be fine because the smoke rises and we're going down. Come on! Come on!
You really want to right now, don't you?
Raven, throw a fireball.
Raven, what do you want to do?
Can I see inside the nest anymore now?
Hold
Is there
on.
anything?
Raven, what do you want to do?
I may cause death in a 20-foot radius on top of that nest.
Yeah!
Okay. You are shooting.
You are?
Alright. Well, so, you see Raven wind up to start casting a spell, and you're expecting a fireball from what's happening there, but instead, a black ball of energy shoots out of her hands, hits the middle of the nest, and explodes, and you hear this super loud croaking noise, and it's just distorted, and it sounds like it's screaming, and out of the nest, sure enough, and both of them jump two Banderhobbs. One on each side.
Oh, this is so bad.
That's Banderhobb number 1's nest. So, and let me make a saving throw. Oh, Banderhobb 1 does not make its saving throw. And it does not like what just happened to it. And they're both up and they're looking around and they see you and then they disappear back into the shadows.
What?
What do you want to do?
Hey, Raven, throw another fireball.
Fireball it, yeah. Light it up. Now it's okay. You can't?
No.
Dude, I'm whipping a torch in there then.
Alright, that's what you're doing? You're throwing a torch?
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't really throw a fireball. I don't have fire.
It was just a weird black fireball. I don't know what you did.
Oh, hey, Timmy's stealth, isn't he? Yeah.
Timmy did the stealth check. I don't know if he's stealth.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip a torch into the middle of the nest that we're closest to.
Alright, you whip a torch, and it sputters, and it's smoking a lot, but you get the feeling like the nests are too damp to be lit on fire.
Ah, boo.
At least not from a torch. Anybody else doing anything else?
What color is Raven, by the way? Red? What color dragon are you?
Blue.
Blue.
Purple.
Purple.
I'm readying myself for combat.
Sound like you don't know.
Defensive stance.
It's like a pale blue.
Huh. Are you even a dragon?
Well, no, we're just descended from dragons. If I was a dragon, that'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah. Kind of a dragon doesn't know how to shoot fire.
The banter today is
fireball.
just extraordinary.
Well, I don't know. We gotta go kill these things now because somebody decided to attack them.
I readied myself for combat, so I'm like anticipating being attacked. That's what I'm doing.
Alright, you're
Can I mage hand slap Kane?
Yes,
I am,
actually,
I
you
am,
probably
I am
can.
laughing so hard.
All right. So, let me see here. I'm going to roll an initiative here. All right, and here's what happens. Adam, you were readying. Who was readying? Mar, you know you threw a torch, so you can't ready an action. That was your action. All right. Banderhob pops out on the ledge above you. It leaps straight out of a shadow along the wall, and it lashes out at. Let me roll a d4. Its tongue shoots out of its mouth, and it's massive. It is absolutely huge. And you saw this on the road, and it's going to attack. Who's first in the order? It's going to attack Mar. And let's see.
Strength save.
I don't think it's going to matter. I rolled a 20. So, it lashes out, and it hits you. Yes, you need to make a saving throw. And you do not. Alright. So, you're going to take the damage, and you're grappled. But you're not only grappled, you are pulled straight into its mouth.
Oh, great.
I'm going to put you right on the corner of it there, and then it is going to bite you. For 25 points of damage.
Wow.
And that's going to bring up Timmy, who is currently believes he is hidden.
2 health points left, guys.
Yikes.
Timmy's up. What would we like Timmy to do?
Can Timmy make it to a point where he can shoot that thing?
Yes. So Timmy lines up at the Banderhob. He is going to release his bolt attack, but it is going to go wide, I believe. Yep. Timmy misses, unfortunately. That's going to bring up the next Banderhob. It was invisible, so it skipped it automatically. That one is going to attack Raven. And so
I got this, guys.
Just like the other one, its tongue lashes out at you.
That was just too bad.
And it hits you. And so I need you to make a saving throw. Oh, you already did, 17. Nice. So, alright, it hits you. The tongue hits you still, but you manage to slap it away so that it does not grapple onto you. You do, however, take some damage. And as weird as it is, it's necrotic damage. And you know this very well. It feels like a lot of your magic that hits you.
Can I actually... can I choose to fail the save?
Yes.
I choose to fail the save.
Okay. Let's see here. So then you're gonna take you're gonna take double damage then.
Okay.
That's the way we'll call it, just to save time. All right, and that's going to bring up.
And it's trying to eat me, right?
Yes, you're in its mouth. You are grappled by it. You are over there in its mouth. And then now it's your turn.
Alright, well, first, while I'm inside its mouth, I'm going to release my breath weapon.
I knew it.
I did not see that coming. I was trying to figure it out. That's awesome.
This is like an unholy makeout session of necrotic damage. That's what this is.
Gosh, that's disturbing.
Never, ever, ever underestimate what players are going to do.
Awesome. And then
Alright.
I'm going to quicken my spell and unleash a chaos bolt inside its mouth.
Alright.
This is all very disturbing. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Very nice.
Well, it did not jump, but, you know.
Yeah, it did. You rolled 2 8s.
Yeah, but the second attack missed.
Oh. I didn't see you had to make another attack roll for it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking into it. You have to make 2 attack spells.
Got it. All right, so that Banderhob is just got rocked. Like, just a ton of damage pumped into it right away. It's making really loud, angry croaking sounds, shaking you around in its mouth. And then, Mar, you're up. In the mouth of the Banderhob. So you are currently grappled, which gives you disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, I'm just gonna down a potion of greater healing.
Alright, so that is a bonus action.
Let's see, what did you call that before?
It's 44 plus 4.
Nice.
Not bad.
And are you doing anything else?
I want to attack twice.
You're at disadvantage.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, unfortunately that's not going to hit. You feel like you almost hit. You get really close, but not quite enough.
Okay, I still get to take my second one
Yep.
at disadvantage? Oh, jeez Louise, okay.
Oh, that's a shame. Two good rolls on the second hit. So, you hack away at it, and you hit it a few times, but its skin is so rubbery that your sword just can't seem to find purchase on it. And then that's going to bring up Kane.
Okay. Are they in line of, like, it's hard to tell with this ridge, are they in line of sight of me?
Yes. You can see them above the ridge, because they're tall enough to where they're standing up above it. They do not have cover.
Alright, so first is spiritual weapon.
Alright.
Going to, we're gonna put him out on Vanderhub 1. Yikes. Alright, well that's stupid. And I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on that one.
Alright, that definitely hits. What does that do?
He does like strength. Only deals half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends.
Okay.
At the end of each of the target's turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell.
Okay.
So it lasts up to a minute, as long as I'm concentrating or until it saves.
Sounds good. Alright, so that's going to go back to the top of the turn order, which is the Banderhob that's currently eating Mar. And it is going to bite him. Now it automatically gets to bite him because he's in his mouth. Wait, nope. Sorry, I gotta do something else first. Mar, would you make a strength saving throw? Now, because I'm gonna give you advantage on this because of the Ray of Enfeeblement. And it is a good thing, too, because that first one wouldn't have cut it. It tries to swallow you. And you push yourself back up out of it. It is unable to choke you down, so it is going to just ultimately turn around and bite you instead. And it's going to roll. I'm not going to roll the damage on you directly, otherwise it'll give you the full amount. So it's going to hit you for 10 points of damage as it bites down on you. And the damage feels cold and dark and angry. The damage feels angry. So, Timmy's turn.
Timmy is going to... Does he have advantage on either of the two?
No, because you're grappled, so you're not actually threatening their squares.
Okay, he's going to go invisible and try to get behind number 1.
Timmy has a pretty good feeling that Jesus can't see him at the moment.
Oh,
So he is definitely stealthed, and I can. Can you get to? Yeah, you could sneak behind him. All right, so then we're gonna launch an attack from that, from hiding. So he'll only get one because he used his bonus action to hide. He definitely hits, so that's good news for Timmy. And he hits the Banderhob for 21 points of damage.
nice.
So he just leaps out of the shadows after he dives into him. It's almost like he learned the Banderhob's trick, but you know he doesn't have that skill. And then you just see him jump out and he just lays that dagger into the back of the thing's neck and just kind of gives it a great twist. And it's thrashing around and it's angry. So that brings us to Banderhob 1, which has Raven in its mouth. Raven, I need that dex or that strength save. DC 15.
I got this, guys.
No.
Into the belly I go.
Yep, you see Raven sucked down inside of the Banderhob. And Raven's going to take... not a whole lot of damage at all, really. But you are now inside of it and fully restrained. But it's your turn.
Can I cast Shocking Grasp?
You actually most certainly can. And because that's a touch spell and you're inside this thing, I'll give you advantage on the attack roll. Oh, it just doesn't seem to do enough. You can't amp up quite enough juice to hurt the Banderhob.
That's unfortunate.
Lame.
Yep. Mar.
Okay, I'm gonna attack.
Nice. Oh,
Nice.
Unfortunately, you do have disadvantage, Ryan. So your attack
Does
hits,
the
but
does the
I'm not.
16
It's not
hit?
going to get the 16 hits, but you're not going to get the crit damage, unfortunately.
Okay.
Which the crit damage was 8 points of that. So
Oh yeah. Sorry.
all right.
Actually, it
And
was 13 points of that.
Oh yeah, because it doubled the Hunter's Mark damage too.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
does.
I'll take my second attack then. No, never mind. Well, I don't know. Does that hit? 14
No,
hit?
14 does not hit. Just barely misses.
Uh,
It's you feel like you swing that sword and you get even further into its rubbery skin, but it just bounces right back out. You're like, man, if I could have even just put another ounce of pressure on it, I would have popped that sucker. But unfortunately, you did not, and that's going to bring us to Kane.
how high is that ridge?
It's about 5 foot up to the from where you're at to the ledge, and then it's another 5 feet up. So
Could I get from where I am to next to Mar?
yes, you could. You can even, yeah, because he's technically in the Banderhob square.
As long as I'm next to Mar.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to cure wounds on him.
thank you.
And then
You healed the Banderhob.
whoops. That's
The whole energy
I put
flowed
it on
right
Mar,
through
but
Mar.
dang it.
Banderhob 2 thanks you for your support.
No.
All right.
We didn't mean to ambush you here.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know why he attacked you.
It's not like I said anything about it.
Man, these guys are crazy. Okay, Mar, just put that on yourself.
That's just 7 to me, straight
Yep.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Mercy.
Yeah, sorry. Ow.
No.
That's
Oh,
it.
you attacked with Raven
What?
Feeblement again.
Well, I still would have missed.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made a difference. Alright. Time for the Banderhob. Ryan, make your strength saving throw. Alright. Again, you fight it off. You're like, no way, Banderhob. Not sucking this paladin down your throat. And it's trying to it's squeezing with its tongue. It's trying to pull you in, and you're kind of kicking at it with its teeth. 11 points of damage, though you still take.
Okay.
Timmy.
He's gonna stab that guy in the back.
All right, and he's definitely now threatened because Kane is up there.
And he was invisible.
He was last round. He's not anymore because he attacked. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Still hits though. With his first attack, his trusty rat dagger. 6 damage, and we'll throw the sneak attack on there. Total of 15, and his offhand attack with his sharpened finger misses. He sticks the other Banderhob for 15. Alright. And then that's going to bring up the one swallowing you. Now you're automatically going to take damage from it. That is going to be... Alright.
Is it still necrotic damage?
It is still necrotic damage, so it should automatically be resisting it.
It is.
Okay. Alright, so then it's
I'm assuming you did 10 damage.
Yes. And then it's going to run over towards Kane, and it's going to attempt to bite him. Stomping over, you can see its belly sloshing around because Raven's inside of it. He definitely bites Kane. He bites him for 22 points of damage.
Good lord.
Chops down really hard on him.
Oh, jeez.
Just gotta get some hits on these guys.
Does the spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity?
The spiritual... Yes, we ruled that. If it moves out of its threatened square, it does. That uses Kane's reaction.
But it didn't move out of...
It moved through it.
Yeah.
You just said out of his threatened square, though, didn't you? And that's where that's what he did. He did move out of his threatened square.
Well, this is something we haven't discussed before. I don't like 5E's attack of opportunities rules because basically anytime that somebody moves inside of somebody's threatened square, you could take an attack of opportunity. The way older editions worked is you had to move out of the threatened square. Now we can play either way for the sake of our game. We need to clarify it.
I was under the impression it was that he had to move out.
That's how all the old editions were.
I think that makes the most sense, honestly.
That's fine with me.
Okay. So that's how we'll do it then. So then there is no attack of opportunity at this point in time because it would go either way for players and for monsters.
Right.
It's just doing it out of the square. It gives you guys a little bit more maneuverability, and it also cuts down on crazy amounts of opportunity attacks everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, and it's feasible that somebody could circle without starting, without causing an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, and that is their attacks then. And who's up? Raven, I think you're up inside of the thing. From inside the beast.
It'd be like Drac.
All right.
Can I stab it?
Of course you can stab it.
Okay, I may stab it and then quicken a spell and shock it again.
All right.
Actually, can I chaos bolt it? I may chaos bolt it.
Yeah, go for it. That hits.
Nice.
Ooh. But the chaos bolt misses, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, that is what I will do.
All right. So you did a little bit of damage with your dagger, but the Chaos Bolt definitely missed. All right, Mar.
Okay, just gonna attack. And 8 doesn't hit, right?
8 does not hit. Nope.
No, not with my +6. So again. Gosh.
Oh, that's super unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Can I get another roll?
Oh gosh,
Another-
I didn't even
yeah.
see I rolled a 1.
Critical
That's
miss,
awesome.
man.
That is just. Oh, jeez.
Holy cow.
And he holds on to it.
You definitely hold on to it. All right. Let's see. Kane, you're up.
Alright. Holy cow.
That ain't gonna do it.
Oh, hey. We'll do a Hand of Radiance. Oh my god.
What's the Hand of Radiance?
Hand of Radiance is a cantrip
Okay.
with a Constitution save of 15. I'm trying to get it to cast and it's not letting me do it. So
All right. What's it do?
it does everybody within 5 yards or 5 foot of me. If they don't succeed, they take 2d6 damage.
Oh, well, they both failed.
I don't know how to. I'll just do this.
That works.
Yes.
Ooh. Not real good, but Vanderhops takes some damage. And here we go, back to the top again. Ryan, strength save. And that's enough. You stay out of its mouth. This Vanderhop is extraordinarily frustrated that it cannot swallow you.
Huh.
And you take six
bet.
damage.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh, then you are automatically swallowed. Actually, you're not. Never mind. It feels you go unconscious and it spits you out.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's an interesting turn of event.
Timmy?
Stabbity stab stab.
Stabbity stabs.
Wait. Can you have him stab the other Vanderhob?
Sure.
Because if he kills him, then it takes away that attack.
Sure.
Alright. Well, he definitely hits. 6 points of damage with his dagger. And another 14 with his sneak attack, and that is definitely going to be enough to put that Vanderhob down. And as it's dying, it's thrashing around, and it just regurgitates out. Oh, wait, no, I am really sorry. Hold on. No, because I put the damage on the other Vanderhob, sorry. What is that? That's 20. It's probably not going to kill it. But let's see what his other attack does. I got you guys all excited. I'm really sorry.
You did.
He attacks with his stabby finger, and he misses.
I'm not doing too bad in here. It's kind of comfortable.
Alright, now it is going to bite Kane. It leans forward, opens its mouth. It's coming straight for you. Giant teeth, and it clamps down around your shoulders. You thought I was going to say it missed you. It didn't.
I was waiting for it, and I was like, he's gonna.
And you get hit. Let's see how much damage it does.
Well, if it does more than 3 damage, I'm down.
Then you are down.
And he is down.
I can't roll less than 3 damage.
Right.
So, yeah. All right. That means mercy goes away. Raven, you're up.
No, it didn't do anything anyway.
Can I? I probably can't twin a spell if I can't see the other target.
You can probably see them.
No, you can't. If you're thinking about cracking out a witch bolt, twin spelled, no, I don't think you
Chaos
can.
Bolt.
Yeah, no, you'd have to pump them both into the same target. I don't know if you can do that or not. That's terrible.
Holy cow, guys.
That is, but I will also stabby stab stab.
All right, that hits.
Because of all cells, you just, poke holes in the stomach.
Oh man, you guys.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, so Little Timmy. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Vanderhob 2.
Mar, you need to make a death saving throw.
Just a d20.
Yep. Alright, you passed. That's funny, because it auto-rolled one for you, but I feel like you guys need to make those yourselves, and we rolled the same number.
Nice.
And that's going to bring up Kane. You succeed as well.
Kane got healed.
Yeah, because it auto-crit him. So you need to actually not have any hit points.
wait, what?
I rolled a crit for your death saving throw because it auto-rolls, but you don't get to. So, alright. Vanderhob 2 turns its attention on Timmy, since he is the only standing member of the party, and misses.
I'm still standing.
This is technically true.
Standing in a Vanderhob.
You're like in a Vanderhob womb.
Just enjoying life.
Just enjoying life. Alright. Timmy's up. Which one do you want to stick? They are both looking terrible.
Number 2. Or number 1, sorry. The one I'm in.
The one you're in. Alright, let's see what happens. And Timmy hits. He kills it. There's no way it could survive. Alright.
Gosh, thank goodness.
There will be no survivors.
Now it stumbles around like I was saying before, and its stomach starts to flex and pulse, and it just spits you out of its mouth. It regurgitates you. Its tongue rolls out with you, and you're all wrapped up in it, and it's just laying there on the ground like oozing. And then it just kind of starts to dissolve into black goo as it spreads across the floor. Alright, Timmy has his second attack. Turns around
Vandergoo.
on the other Vanderhob. Rolls an attack. That one's gonna hit. Hits with pointy finger. Decent amount of damage for 5 points of damage. Alright. Raven, I believe you're up. Yes, you are.
We're going to gently caress it.
That hits. And that will kill it.
Gosh, finally.
Jeez. I don't know whose brilliant idea it was.
Alright.
It was peer pressure.
Would you like to take some time to do anything here?
Are we stabilized yet?
I think I might just take a rest.
Not yet.
I mean,
I'm going to go over and attempt to stabilize Kane after slapping him in the face.
Okay.
And then do the same thing with Mar.
Alright.
No, don't do anything with Mark. Get me up.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to stabilize Kane.
Yeah, he's gonna do something.
I mumbled that through my unconsciousness. To blame.
Alright.
Please enhance that on the recording. I'd love to hear that over and over.
I might pull that out and make it a ringtone.
Yeah, that is.
All right.
You definitely
So
need to
my
do
guess
that.
is you're gonna throw some healing on Mar. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
All right.
I guess I'll use one of my potions.
No, don't.
No. Yeah. As a grave cleric, Kane gets max hit points restored.
Actually, I can
Somebody's
use
unconscious.
medicine.
Yeah, just get me up and I'll be fine.
That's enough.
I'll
Kane is
Okay.
up.
Okay, I am going to spare the dying on Mar, so he's okay.
Mar
he's stable.
would have to do one death save before.
Yeah. He's got 2 left, but if he crit fails, no, it's fine. Even if he crit fails.
Oh no, because he succeeded the last one.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
So you don't need to use spare the dying. You can just go straight for healing.
I'm casting a spell that takes 10 minutes.
Oh. Okay. Spare the. No, if you can't do that because if you stabilize him out of combat, he instantly goes back to 1 hit point.
Oh.
That's what happens
Really?
when you stabilize somebody and you're not in combat. They get they get up.
I mean, that's fine, I guess. I'm still casting that spell, though.
Okay. Well, then we'll put everybody
Can I-
up and at 1.
Can I doodle on Mar's face as he's being healed?
Yes.
No, I'm already up.
I got a quill and ink.
You go to and you see him sit up and you're like, oh, I missed my opportunity.
I slap his hand away.
Next time, Paladin. Next time. Are you casting
Okay.
Prayer of Healing?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception checks before you start doing that from everybody.
Mar reminds Raven that he's not the one that tossed a death bolt in the middle of a bandit hob nest.
Peer pressure. It was a group decision.
Ryan, there it is. Raven and Kane, you both hear Morgantha chanting from the room down the hall from you.
Oh,
At least it sounds like her. You're not quite sure if it's her or not, but you can hear her. She's chanting something. Let's see.
Okay.
Well, chanting's not good, but charging in with a combined total of like 30 hit points, also not good. I mean, I could tank. I've done it before. I just had to do it.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
I want to have more than 1 health point.
Yeah.
I have a potion of greater healing. I can give you one of you guys that. And then, do you want to throw some heals out as we make our way down?
Yeah, but I'm getting a little low.
Mar, can you use your lay on hands and touch yourself?
Nope, I used all that on Kane earlier.
Okay. And you have no more spells?
I have 2 first level spell slots. I was saving those for this battle coming up. And I don't have any other spell that would give me health.
Well, option 1 is we wait, let Morgantha summon whatever she's summoning, do the ritual so that we're actually healed. Or option 2 would be to throw together some heals and go in there half dead and just fight Morgantha. Option 3 would be run away and come back another day.
I have 3 spell slots left, and 1 potion.
I have 1 regular potion left. Yeah. So what's the regular potion?
It's like
2d4 plus 2. There it goes. That's not bad for a potion. 7.
I have no more ability at this moment to heal myself.
Yeah. I mean, I'm leaning towards the 10-minute healing.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I am casting Prayer of Healing, 10-minute spell. I'm casting Prayer of Healing as 3rd level, so that is 3d8 plus 4. Hold on. How do you edit this to cast something as a higher level?
You can't. It's weird the way it works.
You create additional effects.
Yeah, you could create additional effects.
You'd
so
have
that
to
it
create
increases.
the spell at a 3rd level to do it. So what I would do is just roll your 3d8 in the chat window, and then add 4.
Yeah.
That's 2d8. You need one more. That's a d6.
So everybody listen. Oh, oops, sorry.
You can do this.
No.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, man.
6.
I will actually
So
give you the
just-
4. So,
Thank you.
I'm a nice DM.
Because we're gonna die anyways.
Yeah.
So what is that?
17.
17 total. So, this is what's happening. He gets to about minute 9 of his ritual, and the ground starts to tremble and shake a bit. So, Morgantha is still chanting.
Did I finish the spell at this point?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I would say we go take care of Morgantha then.
Yeah. And I'm also gonna take this last.
Do you want my potion, or do you want me to give it to Mar?
I'm gonna take this potion, but hold on one second.
And then you guys are going to basically book it down the hallway?
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
What does aid do? I don't have it on this. Oh, never mind.
Aid gives bonus hit points. Yeah, that's what that's what Mar put on everybody before.
Okay.
I can cast it again. I
I
have
have
a slot.
Don't use that. I have a scroll.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast that scroll. So everybody give themselves 5.
5 temporary
just,
hit points.
Just heal himself for 5, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
And then I'm also drinking a potion of healing.
Did you take my potion of greater healing?
Give it to me.
I'll give it to either you or Mar. I don't care which.
Give it to Mark.
Hey, Mar, take that.
What is it?
Potion of greater healing.
44, right?
44 plus 4.
You don't have to use it now if you don't want.
Yeah, you can save it. I was just giving it to you to hold on to if you wanted to wait.
I'm using it now.
Right, so that puts you at full health then.
And you could use the 5 aid to your temporary.
Yep. I would.
Oh, does it do that too? Okay.
Yeah, actually, you'd be at 3. Because
Yes.
you... Yeah.
Yep. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Alright. Headed for...
Hang on, I'm looking at one thing real quick.
Do you want to ask Strahd a question?
Do you?
Oh, man. That was a great callback.
Oh my gosh, I just want to understand what Scroll for Shield of Faith does, but I can't find, this is what it does.
Just search the spell.
Yeah.
If you click on the scroll, under the description, directly under the description, it has the spell. This is like... Does that make sense?
Shimmering field appears around a creature of your choice, granting +2 AC for the duration, which is 10 minutes. And it's but it's concentration, so...
Oh. Alright, never mind. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Let's go.
Mike, right before we get back to Morgantha, right when we see her, I'm going to use a spell to cast, or a scroll to cast mirror image on myself.
Okay. Sounds good.
And as soon as we get into combat with her, I'm going to use Scroll of Bless on all of us.
Alright. Sounds good.
Alright, here I go. I'm bringing the party with me.
Alright. If you cast something from a scroll that's concentration, do you still have to concentrate on it?
I believe so.
Yes.
There's a lot of debate about that on the internet, but it would make scrolls a little more OP if you didn't.
Because basically you could put a concentration spell into the scroll and never have to concentrate. You can keep whipping them out.
Yep. Alright, so you guys all book it up that away. And you definitely... She's in the next room, and you can see a good chunk of this room. There's something, looks like a pile of something up off at the north edge. Or at the from what you can see, the north edge of your vision, basically. You can't quite make it out, though. And it sounds like she's just on the other side of that.
Okay, I'm just gonna move up. I'm just gonna kind of go along this edge here so I can get a better view.
Sure thing.
We're going to need to interrupt this real quick.
All right.
What's up?
Her chanting, right? She's still chanting.
Oh, sorry. That's what you meant. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. What you see is a giant room full of bones. It is a circle full of bones. There is a magic circle on the ground with the face of a skull centered in it. You can't see Morgantha, but you can hear her chanting. It sounds like she's in the center of that circle. What would you like to do?
I'm going to use a scroll of web and... Oh, actually, just a second. Never mind, I can't make that fit, so two sides are webbed together.
So you're not doing that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Alright. Let's get the marker off of there then.
In these skulls, is there like candles or anything?
No, but the whole area is glowing with magic at the moment. And she's chanting furiously. She's not stopping. And then all of a sudden, she becomes visible. But she's collapsing as she becomes visible.
Mike, I can layer on the floor, so I would like to actually cast web.
Okay. So the entirety of that circle is full of webs?
Yep.
Alright.
As a reaction, can I hit her?
Can you hit her? You're too far away to hit her.
With a cantrip.
Oh, yeah, you can cast a cantrip at her.
Told it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I popped something up on you. You might want to leave that up, though. Because as your cantrip is going off, something starts to crawl out of the circle. And
slowly.
It is slowly crawling out of the circle. It's kind of pushing its way up through the webs. The webs are snapping and popping, and it pops out, consuming Morgantha inside of it as it comes. And this is what you're looking at. And it introduces itself. You can hear it speaking in your head. And it says, "My name is Shami Amore, and I am the Lady of Delights." And that's where I'll leave
I don't
you.
like this.
That's where we're going to stop, guys.
Oh my gosh.
It's 10:20 already, so
Yeah.
Holy cow.
yeah. So yeah, you've met the Lady of Delights. That's the lady.
That's the Lady of Delight. Of multiple delights?
She wants to delight you.
Gross.
Oh.
Gross. Yes, very, very, very gross.